you know, same
So
as nails?
we have a
same-
145, and then we make it in a 209, 185 and a 209. The 185, 209, of course, will only work in the F60. The 145, which goes down an inch and a half, works in our F44 tool. And again, for the reason is that we needed to make the door, the nose, to fit and work with the specific diameters. Now this again is just a basic, hold it together till the glue dries. Less cost, whereas this will give you some structural, like a regular wooden dowel.
I was thinking of building those box beams with this reclaimed stuff or something like that. You tack it together with this.
Yeah.
It would be, yeah, cool.
Okay,
Let's shoot something.
let's shoot something.
No, vampire killers, what RJ called them.
So the one thing on Doug fir, you
So this
do
is
need to shoot at least 3 inches out and about an inch and a half from the edge. So the pattern you want to shoot is you want to do a staggered,
Yeah.
because if you don't do a stagger, what's going to happen? You're going to create a fault line. Sure. In the product. Just push it that way, please.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna go through and get stuck here, so.
Wow.
Down. Wooden nail.
Look at that.
What size was that you just
Now
shot?
this is a 3-inch. Now I can tell that we need to boost that up a little bit. What is it regulated at, or is it only
You might be able to get some more.
maybe 10 more pounds?
It's at 120.
What's it at?
Didn't historically they were using something similar? Obviously not
Yeah.
pneumatic power, but
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I had this set.
I mean, yeah. After cutting through all those long screws and those DLCs and stuff,
Yeah, really.
Might have got a little bounce because it's on the end there.
Yeah.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. We bounced a little bit on the end. That's
Yeah,
why
once it's
didn't-
fully
I didn't
supported,
know.
it.
Who wants to shoot it?
I'd love to. How,
So you push and then pull the trigger.
yep. Okay.
It's just.
Got glasses here?
Okay.
Some glasses.
Yeah, that works for sure.
I'll give her
Pass
a
it
go.
around.
You got glasses?
you got them on.
Sure.
You're getting, I can see it when he shot, I can see it bouncing. So again, you're gonna get consistent drive. Let's look at it, fine. See for what you want to see.
Man, you guys can't laminate frozen walls for me. So much for sheeting that.
It's still bouncing and still driving. But
Good.
it's still, no, it's,
Oh, it's coming.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
was hoping that one would go through.
Well, if you know, again,
We were looking through this one too. I wanted to try that sheeting and as well. I think we could probably get that. Hey, shoot this one again. Doubling a golf fee as well.
you try to get on on the solid part of the force there, yeah.
Yeah, it's on that piece of oak. It'll.
Right here.
Sure, yeah.
No.
Now I want to shoot in this.
Yeah, that's what I want to
That's what I
see.
wanna shoot, just without the oak.
Yeah,
without-
see if
yeah, I
it'll
wanna
see if
see
it'll
what-
go in that oak.
Yeah,
Stand back. No.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
this you would have to pre-drill.
I want to
Now you could, if you could get that up to 140 pounds,
It would drive it.
it may.
May.
It may. Again, when you get into the harder,
Yeah.
it left it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's dry. That's reclaimed.
Got a lot of rings in there too.
Yeah.
It's a solid piece.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
it's
solid
dry as a
piece.
bone. It's probably 50, 100 years old.
Now
Huh.
you got your reclaimed. Is this the same product you use for your reclaimed?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Skip?
You got a jam.
So is the idea of the lignin nail bonds with the lignin in the wood?
Yes. That's what the friction, the heat causes that lignin to heat up and then fuses itself as it cools.
Okay. So how long would it take for that reaction in bonds to
As
form?
soon as it drives, it heats up. As soon as it cools down, it's welded in there.
Kind of like the glue on a regular nail.
Yeah.
Boom, sets.
Cool. What are these soaked in? Some kind of resin, you said?
No, so to make the nail, it's of course it's ground up and then it's pressed in a press, and it's just a resin
Okay.
to bond it together. But it has nothing to do with part of the adhesion. It's just to hold the nail or to form the
Huh.
nail.
So there'd be no bleeding or any sort
There's
of
no bleeding. There's no bleeding because it becomes one with the wood now
Yeah.
as part of your wood
Hmm.
species.
So the nail is made. It's made of sawdust and
Yeah, it's ground up and then it's put into a press with a certain percentage of resin
Uh-huh.
to form the nail.
Ah.
Now we presently also, probably by summer, we are going to have a T-headed,
Oh wow.
and that's part of the structural in the European market for cladding
Yeah.
and
For
other
what?
cladding, like
Siding.
cladding on the siding
No,
of
yeah,
homes.
no, I mean, what are you?
They're coming out
T-head.
with a T-head versus just a round head. Now you have a T-head
Right.
that they're R&D in now in Europe.
For like the Vatican and stuff.
For any time, again, all depending on what
Yeah.
they're trying to accomplish
Yeah,
as
right.
far as structural applications.
T-head,
So,
like a golf T-head.
yeah, it's pretty much just
Yeah.
the diameter of the nail with a T on it.
Yeah. It's the only
Yeah.
thing missing, really.
If
Yeah.
if you go on the website, some of the European, if you
Oh,
go
I
on the
thought it was like a
YouTube,
cross.
if you go on the YouTube, there's a lot of European LIGNOLOC videos that show
Mhm.
some of the T-head and more than what we have
See,
here.
putting
in
putting
the
wood
US.
siding on. You know, putting wood siding on. Right. I've seen it. I watched those videos. It's cool. You know, like the rain screen walls, and they got kind of the wood lattice siding on there. You don't have to hide the fastener, and there's no staining
Right.
from.
Also, no thermal bridging,
Yeah.
So what happens if
which
you
is
fuck up?
what's that?
What happens when you mess up?
You tell me. You'll never get
In
that
trouble.
apart.
That cat's paw is not going to do you any good.
Let's see. $100.
Let me think here. Do I need any money?
Yeah.
It's pretty tenacious.
You'll break the wood before that breaks because it's now one of the wood. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're
So you'd have to get a sawzall in there and
Just cut it loose.
cut it apart.
Yeah.
Is there a temperature or some compound that would make that lignin bond denature?
I'm sorry.
Is there a certain temperature or that might be in finish that could make that lignin bond denature out?
Well, as I'd indicated, the engineer
Come on, Alex.
engineered at a certain, at 110 is the minimum velocity, that at 110 that will,
Oh, it's gone.
Is it coming out? Oh, it is coming out.
That's right, dude. That's because we're Dutch.
Huh.
Cool.
Plus,
yeah, 110 is the lowest PSI. That you can get the
Very nice.
friction, enough friction between the two
Yeah.
engines and both the fastener and the wood species that will cause it in the weld.
See that?
Anything,
Oh, wow.
anything less,
I'm trying to whack it with the
this
hammer.
may be why
Yeah.
this is partly we're not getting the.
I'm gonna get my hammer.
110 consistency.
I wanted to.
But that's still a pretty good.
yeah, I was asking because I know that
Heating,
ethanol will break down a lot of bonds in
I'm
plants.
sorry?
Ethanol will break down a lot of bonds in plant cells. I was curious if that was ethanol or something like that. Finish.
No, that's not what's in our resin, and I don't know the exact,
Try the
exact
yeah.
chemical, but I know it's not ethanol.
Oh, okay. It was more of if you applied some sort of finish with that on it, if it would affect the bond of the nail.
No.
It's
It
probably
should
got.
not.
It's not that heavy.
But again, like
it's gonna be
anything that's
heavier.
new that you're using in an
That's a nice little gun.
It's like
Yeah.
they tell you about when you clean your.
It's just their normal nail gun. They just changed it over to drive these things.
Right.
It's bouncy.
Yeah, you're right on the end there. Is it not dripping?
Yeah.
Might have
Oh,
the
it
depth.
is.
It's that.
Yeah, set the depth. Good glasses.
Yeah.
Better?
I got it. It's probably.
Oh, the compressor didn't go on either.
Yeah.
Again, you need to have that 110. You'll probably down around 100. Let it build up, and then it'll drive much better. It becomes one.
All right, now I'll give her a shot.
But putting a nail through your foot, right?
Much better. Driving now.
Much better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it needs that consistent 110. That's a 2 1/4, 145.
Huh.
Inspect your nailing.
Yeah. 6 on center.
6 on center.
You can't even see it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy shit. Oh, man.
Hey, I wonder. I just put one in here.
The small diameter just,
You just it disappears, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Nice guns.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're super nice guns. Light.
Those Italians.
Yeah.
Hat. Blue Dad.
So do you see any applications that you would be able to use this for?